Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to talk about gap trading. Not only are we going to talk about gap trading, we're also going to talk about how it's possible to nail the low or the high of the day, specifically with gap trading. This is a hugely important time as we're getting into the heart of earnings season for the second quarter earnings beginning to be released through the second half of July. That's where we are right now. Gap trading is by far the single best day trading strategy available in the markets. And oh, by the way, it works hand in hand with earnings season. So the fact that we're going to get tons of earnings, dozens and dozens of earnings releases coming out each and every day from this point forward, it makes sense that you should learn the gap trading strategies right now so that you can take full advantage of earnings season and the profits that come along with it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about another successful gap trade today, and it's in Cognizant Technologies. CTSH is the symbol. First, I'm going to show you the email that goes out to subscribers first thing in the morning before the market opens, giving specific price levels. That's a separate service from the course where I teach you exactly how to do exactly what I'm going to show you so you can do it for yourself each and every day. Let's walk through the email that went out to subscribers, and then let's walk through the trade and see what happened. So this morning's email had two possible gap trading opportunities. One was in Fossil Group, and the other was in Cognizant Technologies. Fossil didn't hit its level, although it only came up within a few pennies of that level, but it didn't hit the 28.26 level, so it becomes a no trade. But more importantly, Cognizant did. And you can see here I say gap lower, support level is 56.79, stop and profit target is about, and I put as a nickel to 45 cents. Then I sent another email correcting that. It should have read 40 to 45 cents. That was the stop and the profit target in Cognizant Technologies. And just as an aside, here is that corrective email that went out. There was an error in the morning gap email. The stop and profit target for CTSH is 40 to 45 cents. It was a typo. Let's get into the trade and take a look at exactly how Cognizant traded this morning after the gap down. So here's a simple 10-minute chart, and you can see here yesterday Cognizant closed just short of $59 a share and opened up today $2.50 lower and continued lower. And you can see here in the first 10-minute candle of the day, you can see where the low was 56.52, and that was within our stop loss limitation. So it pierced through our level that you can see identified by the trend line on the chart at 56.79 by 27 cents. But remember, our stop loss was between 40 and 45 cents, and it was well within that limitation. And you can see here that Cognizant took a while to get going, and some traders may have taken some profit on the first bounce, and maybe some traders wanted to hold a second half of the position for a rally later in the day like we see now. There's different ways to play it, and in my course at LazyGapTrader.com, I teach you how to trade these. I teach you how to get the most out of a stock in terms of profit each and every day, the most we can. Some days you're going to get stopped out with a little profit. Some days you're going to get a lot of profit. Some days you're going to get somewhere in between. And with Cognizant, for those of you that held on to the trade, for those members that held on to the trade, they were rewarded because Cognizant is basically up almost $1 from our entry point, and the market is still open. I'm making this video in the middle of the afternoon, and you can see here, and those that know me, they can see why I feel that Cognizant is making a bullish pattern for higher prices right in here, and they can see it as clear as day, as clear as I do. But the point in showing you this is so that you can see the power of the levels, the price levels that I teach you how to get at LazyGapTrader.com. Cognizant was gapping down at the open. Because the stock was gapping down, we're looking for an area that the stock was likely to find a good support area, high probability level, where we were likely to see a price reaction in the other direction, meaning upward. I teach you how to calculate that in the course. You put it to work. Here's a trade at 56.79. That's the level that we calculated where it was likely to get a price reaction in the other direction. And as you can see, Cognizant took maybe 20 or 30 minutes to get going in this case, but it did get going, and this shows you the power of the price levels I teach you how to calculate for yourself at lazygaptrader.com. I couldn't say it any more plainly, folks. We're getting right into earnings season. You have to come over and check out Lazy Gap Trader so that you can do this for yourself each and every day with the dozens of stocks that are due to report earnings each and every day for the next 6 to 8 weeks. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.